You are watching the In the Hyperspace segment of In the Fast Lane on Not Your Average Vid's channel. First, let me say this trailer shows a grand total of one significant moment, but I'll get there. The trailer starts with this great trick shot from stars to the top of a sparkly rock. Then we see Rey in quite a panic. I think one of two things has happened here. Either Rey just faced her fears in a tunnel like Luke in Empire or Yoda in Clone Wars, or Luke has choked her for some reason unknown to us, probably for a comment made about the Jedi, or she shocks him. He's been alone on an island for quite some time. Then Luke says breathe. We see a clip from what I assume is Rey's training. She's standing in this little cove thing and as waves crash down. Rey uses the Force to make some rocks levitate in what has become my favorite shot in the entire trailer. It's just such an amazing shot. Luke asks Rey, what does she see? Leia is seen on the screen. Faintly we hear the line in New Hope, help me, Obi-Wan. This strengthens the theory I believe will come out right, is that Rey is a Kenobi. But that's next week's video. Then we hear Rey say, the light. Kylo's helmet is shown. It's absolutely destroyed. And we hear Alec Guinness's line in A New Hope, seduced by the dark side. More hints to that theory. Then Rey states darkness. Then a shelf is shown in what I can only assume is the Force tree. We hear Yoda. An old Jedi book is shown and a hand sweeps over it, gloved, so I can't really tell whose hand it is, but if I had to guess, it's probably Luke's hand. Rey states balance. We see Rey training with a lightsaber. Luke is up on the cliff looking down. She's in the middle, and then there's a rock farther down the cliff. Now, on top of this rock is something that's shaped vaguely like Yoda. I'm not saying Yoda's alive. Maybe his Force ghost is in the movie. That would be really cool to see. Luke then says there's more. Speeder smacks down as it rebounds and steams towards some type of walkers, maybe the new ones. The ones that are supposed to be bigger and thicker and less susceptible to speeders and tripwires. If I had to guess who was flying this ship that nearly wrecked, it would be Finn. It seemed like that would be a great moment in the movie, kind of a break from that kind of intense chase there. Then we see Finn in a healing capsule. I guess they're replacing back to tanks with healing capsules. Poe runs down a corridor with his buddy BB-8. Then we see his X-Wing explode in a hangar. I could see this being starting a new kind of pattern where at the beginning of every movie, Poe loses an X-Wing. You can go through a lot of X-Wings like that. Then we see the Falcon absolutely tear a TIE fighter out of the sky. Then we see a shot of Rey running with an angry expression on her face towards something. We don't see what she's running toward. And then it cuts to a clip of Kylo staring down the blade of his lightsaber as if he was preparing for a duel. Then a shot of Luke falling to his knees as the burnt remains the Jedi of the new Jedi Order are burning in front of him. Phasma is seen walking through a fire. I assume this is right after Poe's X-Wing was exploded and she's boarding the ship. Then we see a space battle with some new resistant cruisers. Some X-Wings and TIE fighters fighting around them. And then we see Luke in a doorway. And previously, during the shot of Kylo, you hear him state, I only know one truth. This is the next line spoken in the clip. It's time for the Jedi to end. Now this, I will make a whole nother separate video on what this line can mean. But it is the most important line in the entire trailer, and the only one that hints to any sort of plot in the movie. The rest of it is just kind of some sporadic shots of Rey training or little speeder bike shots or explosions. I noticed in this trailer the music was a lot more intense than it was in The Force Awakens first trailer, hinting towards a more intense story. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. This is my first video I'm ever going to put out like this. Hope it does well. I do have to apologize for that Alec Guinness accent I attempted, but just remember, you're definitely not in the wrong place.